Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. I would appreciate that. This is a bit of a weird topic for me because I know some of you guys might not agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. Keep in mind it's an opinion piece. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Let me know what you think on Twitter at @_Crapgamer or Xbox Live MOH Crapgamer, because I would appreciate that. And open dialogue is always great. So if you don't agree with me, fine. If maybe I change your mind or bring up some points that you didn't think about, even better. Now, the Xbox Scorpio is coming, and it is a mid-gen refresh. I feel like that's okay, right? Like, I don't have a problem with that. The problem that I believe could arise is the fact that they're trying to end console generations as a whole, which might not exactly work how they kind of foresee it. Because what's going to happen is this. Everybody has a PlayStation 4, right? They're saying there's going to be 80 million of them by early next year. Okay? Unless you come out with a new generation console, people aren't going to get off their ones that their friends have, right? And their friends aren't going to be interested in buying a mid-gen. At least some aren't going to be interested in buying a current gen refresh, even though it's going to be the best place to play the multiplats and things like that. Now, if they had marketed this thing as a next generation console, and if it was, and you could still support the Xbox One and it could still play the same games and do your plan and everything like that, but maybe it could have 60 frames per second on something like Destiny 2, and there wouldn't be a big hubbub about it because it's a next generation console. Hey, if you want to play the next generation version, buy an Xbox Scorpio. You know, to me that makes the most sense. The thing that's going to hurt this console, in my opinion, is the fact that it's just a mid-gen refresh, and it's coming 4 years into the generation. That's a lifetime, because generations before last gen typically only lasted 5 years. And then you would get an announcement for the next console and then come out. It was an anomaly last gen, right, with the way the consoles lasted as long as they did. All three of them did phenomenally well. You had the Wii over 100 million. You had the 360 over 80 million, the PS3 over 80 million. That's huge numbers. And the software sales were incredible. That's why the generation went on and on and on. So the biggest failure for Microsoft potentially going forward with the Scorpio is people not caring about the Xbox Scorpio because their friends don't. Right? Like, most people buy a console when their friends do. Why don't they take the same stance they did with the 360? Right? Let's take a look back at the PS2. The PS2 absolutely kicked the crap out of the original Xbox and GameCube, right? It was a slaughter. An absolute slaughter. So, what did Microsoft do? They ended the generation early for them. The original Xbox was only out 4 years. Sound familiar yet? Then they came out a year before the PS3 with the Xbox 360. So they got a jump, a generational jump on the PlayStation. And what happened? The 360 was the darling, was the console that everybody had. It completely dominated the PS3, particularly in the United States and places like the UK. That's what Microsoft needed to do. Yes, you would have got some flack by saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and make a next generation console, but you could have relieved some of that by saying, hey, you know what? We're going to still support the Xbox One, and we're still going to do the plans, for the most part, are going to play and just like how it is now. You could have still done all that stuff, but you would have been much better off, because there's more excitement for a new generational console than there is for a next gen or for a mid-generation refresh, as we can see with the PS4 Pro. I think the hardcore are super hyped about the Xbox Scorpio. I know I am. But again, imagine if this was a next generation console, right? Then everybody's on board. There's that excitement. There's the pre-order. There's the midnight launches. There's all that stuff. People get excited for that kind of stuff. I'm not sure that they're going to be as excited for this as they would have been had it been a next generation console. That's my opinion. I'm not saying it's going to fail, but I'm just saying if they had marketed it as a next generation console, then you can really take out some of Sony's numbers, because people, even the Sony people, will jump to the next generation because you're coming out early. And that makes people talk and think and do these types of things. So, I don't know. I'm curious to hear what you guys think, though. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously, and I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.